Hi everyone! Sorry for the delay, I just got back this weekend from a short trip to Disney World. I suppose I'm still a child at heart because I just adore Disney World. That's like my idea of an ideal vacation, all those rides and characters, and I actually got to my best friend with me, and she decided we're gonna stand in line, we're gonna meet all the Disney princesses, and that was that was really fun. But no, Disney is really great, and it's there's nothing perverted there or anything. It's just kind of like a perfect asexual world. Today, however, I'm going to be discussing the oh so popular topic of children. And do we want to have them? Etc., etc. And the answer for me is yes, I do want to have children. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this a few times, but yes, not pregnancy, because the idea of being pregnant, besides being painful, it's just don't want. But adoption, I really want to adopt children one day, probably not until my late 30s, because I want to be financially set, so if anything happens, emergency medical bills, I want to be able to give my children a good life. And I'm not getting out of college until I'm in my late 20s. So, yeah, that's sort of the plan. I do have a lot of worries, of course. I mean, I don't know if I'll be in a relationship at that point in my life, and of course it's difficult to be a single parent. And I don't know how much time I'll be spending at my job, because it requires a lot of time, of course, to raise children. But I really hope that I'll get that opportunity, because that's really something I've always dreamed of, is being able to raise children. And there's a lot of children out there who need a good home, and I think I'd be able to provide that for them. People always tell me that I'm really good with children, and all of my summer jobs involve children. I've been a teaching assistant at a school for children with developmental difficulties like autism, and I've worked with children from ages 5 to 18 at my old job at a hospital, in a psychiatric hospital, and yeah, I've worked with children as young as 2 at the teaching job, actually. I'm really great at changing diapers, and I love babysitting and all that stuff. I am really good with children, so I think I'd make a good parent, even though I've never, obviously, I've always sent them back to their parents, but I think I'd be good at raising children. I know I'm sort of in the minority here, because a lot of asexuals are in the no children camp, and it is hard, I guess, harder to be an asexual who does want children, because it's harder to find another asexual who want to have children with, whether you want that to be biological children or adopted children. But yeah, I'd like to know your opinions. Do you guys want children? Do you not want children? Why? Why not? I mean, I love Ninny's idea about adopting cats, because I want to adopt cats too. I'll have lots of children, lots of cats, and that'll be some... They won't have allergies, I hope. One final note, I would like to remind you all to send in questions for me and for everybody else on the team, so that we could have sort of a silly question answering topic day. That's all. Take care, everyone. Have a great week.